we follow the Lord, and things don't turn out in the ways that we might describe as blessed. Sometimes it seems like our labor doesn't yield prosperity. Sometimes it seems as though that our work is in vain. Sometimes marriages and families, they don't follow our planning. And in those moments, what do we make of the meaning of Psalm 128? I know that many of you and many of us have experienced that kind of disappointment in our lives, and may well be experiencing that kind of pain even now. The distance between what we believed, what should happen, and what did happen in our lives. I find myself without words, knowing how to comfort. When so much hope is dashed, words can be of little comfort. And yet let us listen to the words from our brother Wendell Berry, from his poem Sabbaths. He says this: "We travelers walking to the sun can't see ahead. But looking back, the very light that blinded us shows us the way we came, along which blessings now appear, risen as if from sightlessness to sight. And we, by blessing brightly lit, keep going forward, that blessed light that yet to us is dark." Closing verses of the psalm call us to seek the prosperity of Jerusalem, and to speak of our lives blessing our children's children. What begins with an invitation to follow the Lord, to live in awe of God's love and salvation, it ends with an invitation to have that life be lived to the benefit of others. The psalmist is saying to us, let your life and faith be of such character and quality that it has an impact on the city in which you live, on your neighborhood, on your community, or your world. And don't let it stop there. Let there be a generationally radiating blessing that emanates from your life to those around you. The psalmist won't let us view this invitation as one that is only to occupy our personal lives. God's work in our lives, it was just never intended to be only for our personal lives. To see God's healing and God's salvation as being only for me is to see the gospel as too small a thing. Jesus' work on the cross has cosmic implications and generational ramifications. As a church, our work is to see the rule and reign of Christ in every life and in every sphere of life. And this is a mission that for us is an ache to see that those that are far from Christ be brought near and to experience God's love, and is a work that labors to see God's justice and just kingdom find expression in systems and structures in the here and now. We work hard at the work of discipleship, praying that we might be a church where disciples then make disciples, a radiating and generational effect. And we work hard to see a just education system where there's educational equity, because we want to see children reading at grade level. Because we know that every child that can read at grade level has a better chance of seeing their children read at grade level. The work of God's kingdom is the work of justice and love and mercy, not just for us, but for our city. And not only for the here and now, but for those that will come behind us and after us. That's part of why we invest in the Angel Scribes Memorial Fund, because that's how Angel invested. For the sake of our good, for the sake of God's glory.